What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made just under $15,000 in one single month utilizing this PrizePicks strategy. And again, I'm going to make this video short and sweet and just jump right into the specifics. Now, there's one thing you must understand before jumping into the specifics is that every single sportsbook, whether it's PrizePicks, Underdog, FanDuel, DraftKings, they all set their lines differently, right? And the whole goal and whole strategy revolves around identifying what projections are off on PrizePicks and taking advantage before they move. Now, the tool that we're using in this video is called Upside.Tools. I'll put the link in the description if you guys want to sign up. But what we're going to be doing is looking at Upside and utilizing its very fast updates. It updates every couple seconds and shows you where the biggest discrepancies are between PrizePicks and the rest of the industry. Now, Upside.Tools has two different tabs on the left side that I want to focus on to identify line discrepancies. The first one that we want to take a look at here is going to be the plus EV props tab. And a specific example for today is going to be Queta over 1.5 assists. This is an NBA player who's playing today on the Boston Celtics. Now, the really cool thing about this tool is that it shows you the percent odds to hit based on the rest of the industry odds. So for example, you can visually see this, and also it just straight up tells you what the best value plays are directly at the top. Queta is at the very top based on the industry average, again, 54.9% chance to hit, but it shows you the line value for each sportsbook. So on Hard Rock, they're setting their line all the way up to 3.5, and they're setting that line at plus 150. Now, we're showing the American odds as well as a projection. If there's no projection underneath of this sportsbook, that means it matches PrizePicks. However, they're setting a completely different price tag. We see that Underdog is setting this thing all the way to minus 205. BetMGM minus 130, and then FanDuel minus 190. All completely different than the minus 119 value that we're getting on PrizePicks. But again, visually we're showing this, and also we're doing the math under the hood to show you the plus EV percentage, how much you're making every single time you are to put this exact player in the slip. So I would be taking Queta and putting him into a PrizePicks slip based on the discrepancies that we're identifying across the entire market. Now, what you guys will notice is that the major sports player props like the Queta prop, assist prop, very popular prop, especially with the tournament going on today. But we'll also notice that we have one-to-one comparisons like James Cook, right? He has only one other line to compare here at Underdog, but there's a very large discrepancy. So what I would be doing here is taking the over on PrizePicks simply because the discrepancy is so large. The price tag is completely different on Underdog, minus 272, right? Based on that value, it looks like he has a 57.8% chance to hit. I put James Cook over rushing plus receiving touchdowns in my slip. Same thing with Queta. And that's exactly how we do this. And all we're doing is taking advantage of the mispriced props across the entire industry. Another tab that I want to show you guys is the esports discrepancy tab. Now, because it's a niche sport, there's a lot more discrepancies to be had here with this specific niche sport. And right here, we have many different types of esports. Like Dota, we have CS2. We also have League of Legends when they are playing. But as you guys can see here, Whitman, however you pronounce his name, here is set to 4.5 on PrizePicks, but 5.5 here on Underdog. So we'll be utilizing what's called a middling strategy by taking the over on PrizePicks and the under on Underdog, simply because there's a 1 kill discrepancy. Kills are hard to come by here on Dota. But again, this is the only strategy that I personally use to obtain the profits that I do. And not only that, this tool is not just good for PrizePicks, but it's also good for Underdog. It's also good for Bether. It's for all the apps across the entire industry. You guys can see here in the drop down, all you have to do is simply click on the app that you want to take advantage of for value. Like Bether has so much more value right now than a PrizePicks. And what I would be doing as a professional sports bettor is honing in on these DFS apps with the largest discrepancies at any given time. So quite literally, a full-time job becomes going through every single app, whether it's Flip, whether it's DraftKings, whether it's Fanatics, whatever app is available in your state, and going in here and taking advantage of the mispriced props. Now, why does this strategy work long term? It's because all these sports books have different price points, right? Their same goal is to beat their sports bettors long term. However, if we're able to identify that discrepancy in such a short period of time and take advantage before it moves, then obviously that's where we get that positive closing line value, and we are able to consistently take advantage of value props before the line moves and before the line gets sharper, right? That's the whole goal of this. So yeah, if you guys want to sign up for Upside, head to my link in the description. Use code MATTYT, that's Matt YouTube, for 25% off your first month subscription. If you guys did find this content very helpful, please do hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and of course, smash that like button.